Prairie Pursuit is brought to you by BL & Sons Construction, Black Rock Automation, Bushnell, Butcher's Best, Capital GMC Buick Cadillac Regina, JB's Sausage Supplies, Customize, North Pro Sports, Precision Instrumentation and Supply, Real Estate Center, Rock and Red Enterprises, K9 Training Center and Labradors.
So we're sheep hunting here in the mountains. This is going to be a fun hunt with Joel and Ross and Ty and other father-son teams. So first day here this morning, we're just kind of got settled in and just daylight out. So we're hunting this area where there's a mine, so we got to make sure the sheep are off the mine. There's a boundary. Right away we see sheep. There's a few rams in there. Not sure how good they are, but they're rams nonetheless. So just kind of getting our coordinates. I'm pretty new to this. Ty and Ross here know the country a little better, so we're going to glass up some area where we can hunt and have access to. So, but the sheep are there, that's good. Whether they come out of the mine or not, that's going to be the story of the week probably. This hairdo because less layered, it cools me down real well. So I just go with the reverse mohawk.
We come up from the road, it's about just over a kilometer up to where we're sitting, but we gain about 1,000 feet on the way up, so it's pretty steep the whole way. And come up here and sit for half the day and then head back down because it takes a little over an hour to get up here. So.
Well, we're got a little bit of elevation here. We have a pretty nice vantage point. Sun's out. It's a beautiful day. We've seen the sheep down low this morning, and we're kind of thinking maybe they're working their way up. So we're just gonna hang out, and hopefully one wants to wander out through the bottom here on its way up. There was a ram in there. He looked good. He looked good and heavy in the bases. So it's kind of what we're working on is this bunch of sheep we seen this morning. But as we got walking up here on this trail, there's a good sign of sheep tracks. They've been in here for a few days. This snow is only, I think, 3-4 days old, and there's some good fresh tracks, sheep tracks everywhere in here. They've been using these clearings back and forth in this trail, so we'll probably spend the rest of the day just bouncing along, looking at all these clearings and kind of hanging out. It's basically a waiting game now.
We're up on this ridge sheep hunting. We seen a nice mule deer buck come across the ridge, and he went straight down and cut back. So we're gonna try to head back after him, and hopefully we can find him and then. He's right there. Yeah, that's him. See the doe. There he is. His tines are coming over the trees. He's gonna step out right where that doe is down there. Okay, get ready. He's coming right out. 3 o'clock now, 3 hours after we stalked that mule deer. We seen a little buck come over the ridge, not too far from the truck, so we decided that we should go after him. We followed him quite a ways now. We're a long ways from the truck, and then we spotted a dandy buck. He would have been probably Pope young.
Yeah, probably 140, 50 inch class mule deer, nice buck, very nice muley buck for sure.
So I was gonna shoot this deer, so we stalked him and followed him and never had a shot. I could have shot the little buck a few times, and then we come over the hill and he's following a doe. And the doe comes up behind a tree, and the buck's right behind her, so I get set up, ready to draw. The doe steps out, I draw, and the buck, I could just see the front of his nose, and then I let down because I was holding for too long, and then he steps out and kind of leaves the doe and goes back off, and we tried our best to stop him at 40 yards, but we could not get him to stop until he was at 50.
I ranged him. It was actually so steep where we were shooting, probably over 30 degrees, I bet, probably closer to 40.
Yeah, I was
maybe.
shooting like this kind of.
So I actually ranged him at 62 yards, which is too far, but that kind of angle, my rangefinder, the compensation was for 55, so that's more of a doable shot for Joel's bow, and so I told him 55 yards.
Yeah, it's a shot that I've made lots. So I draw on this buck and I settle. And I wasn't sure because he's looking back, so he might jump string, so I wanted to be down low. And so I shot, and he did not move a muscle, and I went right underneath him.
Right under his belly.
He was a nice buck.
Yeah, he was a nice buck.
I don't know, so we kept chasing him kind of, and then we had that little buck. It was tempting. I had just a tiny 4x4 at 40 yards down a broadside. We're a long ways up, and Dad wouldn't really let me. He said if I shot that little one up here, I'd have to pack it myself. So
That's the rules.
He was pretty little.
It wasn't so much that. I just thought that nice buck would come back. We'd have another chance because there was some muleys, there's some does still there. I was thinking he's going to come back, and he never did. So things happen for a reason. We're going to wander back that way, and maybe they're back in the same area, and we'll get another crack at them. So we kind of put an effort in here to look for this buck again. I think we'll head up, and then I wouldn't mind coming back down through here this evening before dark, and we'll walk this loop out like we did yesterday. That's a plan, but plans really mean nothing when you're out hunting. Kind of live in the moment.
Joel got a shot at that buck yesterday.
Yeah.
And we're hoping he's rutting hard, and so we're just gonna try to
Bring him back.
put an artificial scrape in here, put some scrape juice down, hang some doe urine stink sticks, and hopefully Lance Romance will come waltzing back, or try to keep him in the area.
We did a bit of rattling today for deer. See if we can get that buck to come in. And we just hung some doe urine in a tree on the way out here. Maybe a buck will find that interesting tonight for when we come back in the morning. Yeah, you never know when these sheep are going to move in here. So we're just keep grinding away day after day and need a little lady luck on our side, I guess. Get some sheep up on this hill. That's another day. Thanks for watching Bushnell's Prairie Pursuit.
It's sometimes tough hunting with all these old farts. We'll be walking up the ridge or something, and they'll straggle in behind, trying to catch their breath. Can't keep up. There'll be a herd of elk up there, and they'll be, come on, we gotta get up there, and it's, oh no, they'll be halfway down still, trying to catch their breath. Gotta lose some pounds.
Do some cardio. I wonder who's packing all the weight.
Yeah, and then we shoot an elk, and then, oh, I can't carry nothing. I'm just a kid. I'm just a boy. Yeah, that's when the muscle comes in. Right? That's when the old farts, the experience rolls in.
That's when they shine.
yesterday we put up some drip scents and stuff where we had that big mule deer buck in tight. So we're gonna head back up around through the bottom and try to see if he's up there licking, and then we'll do some rattling by there. We sent Ross and Ty with one camera, so if they get into the rams up top, they can get it on camera if they get one.
We're gonna just do a bottom loop.
Yeah.
It's a little further, but it ends up in the same spot as where they're going. They go straight up. We'll sneak into where we put that scent. I think we'll try rattling. If a buck's been there already, then maybe he'll be in the area.
It looks like a big track, eh?
Yeah, it's a buck track.
Yeah.
Let's just rattle right here. So keep our eyes peeled this way. I mean, he could come right behind, but just don't move then. If it's that mule buck, he'll go right by us.
So we just finished doing we sat and rattled where the scents are. There was a nice buck track on it, but nothing came in. Ty and Ross said they seen a few does up top, but no bucks. Anyways, the sheep are back down the mine again, of course. So we're gonna go up there and probably sit and wait, do some glassing. Maybe come back and try another set of rattling tonight. Try to find those sheep or a nice mule deer buck.
Okay, this is day 5 of our 410 sheep hunt 2018. We're here with Burk and Joel Schmid from Prairie Pursuit, my son Ty, who's having a snooze over here, and me, Ross McIlwraiths. Joel has a U tag for this zone, and Ty has a ram tag. And so we've been sitting, and it's a waiting game. These sheep are here. We just have to wait till they get out where we can do something with them. Right now, we're just playing that waiting game, having lunch, sitting on a hill, soaking up some sun, and killing time.
We got a ram down here, and I got lucky and spotted him. He was by himself. He lied down for about half an hour, and now he's up. Got a good look at him. And
Looks legal.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think he's like almost full curl. Anyways, it makes me excited.
Having a bite to eat.
We're glassing a full curl ram in the bottom.
Just looking at a ram down there. Andy, the cameraman, looks up and goes, there's sheep. So,
But we've kept hearing rocks all along.
yeah, and rocks are falling a little bit. So Ty and Andy are going up there. We don't know if it's a ram.
Yeah.
Just by the color, it looked like a ram. It's pretty dark, but
If it's a ewe, we're hoping it skirts down here. So Joel's got a partner tag with me, and I got this tag, so it's perfectly legal that either one of us shoot
whoever
this.
has the better shot,
So one thing we like to do though, before anything, is
just make sure your equipment's all good.
equipment's good, practice
practice
draw. So that's what we're gonna do here. Just make sure everything's okay.
Okay, so we're gonna put a move on this sheep.
Okay.
Hopefully, if there's either a legal ram or you, we'll put one down.
Make sure Ross is on.
So we were just sitting on the side hill, kind of glassing. There's a herd of about 60 maybe down the bottom, and another legal ram, maybe a mile away from them. And we look up and we just see a couple sheep butts, just the white. And so we put a play on them. Cameraman and Ty went up and around and looked down on them. And Ross, Dad, and I kind of went around the side of a pretty steep cliff. And we came over, we just see the rams, just see his horns, and we look over, and he's definitely not legal. I don't even know if he would have been half curl. He was pretty small. And get looking at lamb and then a ewe. And we have a ewe tag, so I was gonna take the ewe, but it was a young ewe for one, really small, but almost the same size as her lamb. And just the ram and the lamb would be left if we took the ewe, and the ram isn't gonna take care of the lamb. So it would have just ran down into this godforsaken hole in the bottom. And then we've seen so many cougar tracks, and we weren't sure whether they were dog or wolf tracks. And still pushing rocks down.
You can hear rocks falling over there. They're still there.
So I decided to pass just because that lamb was not going to make it up on the mountain. It's a savage world, and there's no way it has a chance to live. So we're hoping that some other sheep are going to come off, try to find a ram and a ewe, and hopefully we can get it done in the next few hours.
Joel made the right call. It was, it's part of being a hunter, part of the ethics of being a hunter is sometimes it's hard to make that call, and it was, I know he had to reel it in, but the enthusiasm, but he made the right choice by not shooting that ewe. Say, instead of killing one sheep, he would have killed two. So it was a really good call, and I'm proud of him.
It's quite a bit different from hiking in the Porkies. It's feels, I don't know, they said that I wouldn't notice it, but I feel like it's harder to breathe. Like we're up quite a bit higher, never used to this elevation, but we're gonna try to get up above a herd of sheep we seen this morning, put a stalk on one and try to get a ram down. So it is midday now. We had some early luck this morning. We came up, we knew the sheep were going to be off the mine this morning. They were filing up at dark. So we came up here early, our earliest morning yet, and we get up here and Ty's a mountain goat, and he was up in front of us a ways, and he's seen a sheep go over the ridge. So he said, we need to be up there fast. So we, Ross decided to stay down here and make sure that the rest of the herd wasn't down here. And Ty, Dad, and I went up to look for these sheep. So we get up there, and we've been walking for probably an hour and a half now, and uphill the whole way. It is sweaty, so we have to take all of our layers off, and they're just soaked. So all I had on was a hoodie and a t-shirt. And we get the camera out, and it's a steady shot, and I decided I was gonna take this shot. And these sheep are a small critter, and I took a shot and it sailed right over its back. Probably just whatever, shooter's error. Got a little excited, a little worked up in the moment, but that's how hunting is.
Prairie Pursuit is brought to you by BL and Sons Construction, Black Rock Automation, Bushnell, Butcher's Best, Capital GMC Buick Cadillac Regina, JB's Sausage Supplies, Customize, North Pro Sports, Precision Instrumentation and Supply, Real Estate Center, Rock and Red Enterprises, K9 Training Center and Labrador,